What's going on? Guys, what's happening? Y'all. Check this here out. President says U.S. will work with each other countries on climate innovation. They've been doing that already. President on Friday said that the United States will partner with other countries on climate-related climate-related innovations. While speaking at the White House Climate Summit. In particular, he said the U.S. will team up with Sweden and India to decarbonize the industrial sector, the United Kingdom to reach a carbon-free power sector, and work on agriculture with the United Arab Emirates and others. President also said he was heartened by Russian President Vladimir Putin called to collaborate with other countries on advancing carbon dioxide removal. Y'all don't keep saying this in removal or something like that. I'm keep saying that for a reason. The United States looks forward to working with Russia and other countries on the endeavor. He said it has great promise. Not for us fat people and us meat eaters. No, it don't. And for a lot more people too now. I forgot about y'all too. This type of cooperation will benefit all countries. No, it won't. Nations that work together to invest in a cleaner economy will reap rewards for their citizens, he said. All they gotta do is quit spraying stuff in the air. Let nature take its course. Nature, naturally. Let it take its course. The White House announced that it will aim to cut the country's greenhouse gas emissions by 50 to 52% in a decade. All they's got to quit doing is spraying that stuff in the air. And if you look it up, you can find out that one of those ships, like those big ships way out in the ocean, they put out well more. I'm talking about like amounts you wouldn't believe, more than every car that you can see in a day. Way more. Man, he crazy on all this stuff. Alright, but I was saying it first. Let's go to something else here. They want you to kill, but not eat, a cow and save the planet. You know why? Because they said they want to kill all cows and pigs. That's just silly vegetarian talk. Don't you know your people been eating meat from day one? I mean, you wasn't born to eat like that tough meat. You wasn't born to eat it. We had other things in our bodies that we lost because we didn't have to use no more because we invented certain utensils and other stuff. So we lost that. If you was having babies in a cave and never came out, and you keep on doing it, your babies will be born with no eyes. It goes that way. Although healthcare in Afghanistan seems to be dominating news lately about that. Did you know the single best thing you can do to prevent the spread of global warming is to stop eating meat and become a vegetarian? I did not make that up. I'm reading this. This is the agenda. Since the methane gases, which is fart, emitted by livestock is largely is largely responsible for global warming. They say when these cows and everything fart, it messes with the environment. And they want to eradicate the animals for farting. You fart too. Eradicate your family. You want to eradicate the animals, which goes to our food or meat. It goes to our dairy. It goes to our clothing, our chair, all that type stuff. Such stupid individuals. The answer isn't merely to stop eating these animals, but rather to eat every last one of their eggs and not allow them to reproduce. That sounds like a pastor I heard back in the days on this clip. He said the way you get rid of gays and lesbians is you take them all to an island or something and you put them there where they can't get off. You put all the men on one and all the women on the other one. They eventually die out because they can't reproduce.
Jesus Christ.
This was one of y'all pastors. In other words, the complete eradication of cows and pigs from the planet will eventually save the planet. I think the eventual eradication of certain human beings from a planet will save the planet. Because there's a human being out there that comes up with all like stupid ideas like this and come up with all kinds of stupid ways of doing things. When you make something, there's a byproduct of it over there. Pretty much everything you do is like that. You make beer, you get malt liquor. You make gas, you get diesel. You some more stuff like that. Stupid. You spray stuff in the clouds, which if you don't believe what I'm saying, because there's a few people that's silly, don't like to believe stuff, and I mean it, silly. You can look it up. You can look up Texas DMV and look in the cloud seeding. You help seed the clouds. You know what I'm saying? You help seed the cloud. You could do all this yourself. And when you see them spraying across there like you can look one day and it's all good. Next thing you know, them things shooting across the sky all kind of which way because of a storm coming over this way. They wants to meet up with that storm and make it rain certain kind of way, and they experimenting. They experimenting killed your people. You know what I'm saying? Because they keep experimenting, then a tornado whip up so damn bad, and it kills your people, tear up your house. You know what I'm saying? So it's not ever a good thing for them to be doing this. And I want to do the guy flying that ship when he do it, across that sky. When the hurricanes and tornadoes get huge and bad and kill people, and I wonder do they say, man, I sprayed that in that cloud. I helped do that. Yeah, you got a guilty conscience, buddy. Let's see. Of course, all those whose lives depend on these animals might suffer a bit. Farmers, dairy products, restaurants, leather goods, ranchers, not to mention those who primarily die of the fact meat. But if Lord Stern, who is an environmental scientist, I don't know about all that, oh, okay, well, I'm going to go back to him. But if Lord Stern, who is neither an environmental scientist nor a licensed dietitian, but is in fact an economist, is correct, going without pizza, ice cream, and meatball subs is a small price to pay to ensure the sustainability of planet Earth. I still didn't finish what I was saying, but you can go to DMV over there in Texas and look it up and get your little thing, and you can see the clouds
really,
too.
Nigga?
Y'all think that all the planes flying across there is just condensation trails. There are a few out there that do that. Some of them it look so stupid, they do zigzags, and then they just, you gotta pay attention. Some of you don't pay attention. Some of you pay attention and call it what they tell you. You won't call it what I say. But that's the thing in the gist, y'all. They want to kill all the cows and pigs. All of them. Because they fought. They fought and mess up this good old environment when they do the same thing, and then they do something that's not for it, which is purposely doing things. And I'm going to tell you, I haven't ever claimed to be a good guy. Never. And I would tell people, I ain't a good person. I will wrong you if you deserve it. I promise you. If you deserve it, I will wrong you if you give me the opportunity. But on this opportunity, which I can't branch this, I always look up in the sky and see that thing going across. I say, I wish that plane, that's if they in there together, no passengers on there, you know. Like if it's one of them commercials that they shoot stuff out. If you look on certain videos, you can see all of it landing in the ship or in the plane. I'd be like, I wish they would crash in the ocean. I wish our Lord Savior would hit it, bow, knock it down. Even if it's military shield. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what kind. If they doing that to the environment, they want to blame it on a poor little cow and a poor little pig. That pig ain't done nothing to you. That cow ain't done nothing to you. That cow just want to live. And that takes me all back to you people with your pets. I'm going to get off this video right now. The people with your little pets. It goes to slave mentality no matter what race you are. That's your slave mentality coming out of you. You want to go and take a dog, tie him up in a house all day long. Tie him up, I said. Then you want to go walk him when you want to walk him. Feed him when you want to feed him. Water him when you want to water him. Get on an animal and ride it. Ride across something. He don't want you on his back. I love when I see an animal buck up and kick somebody off of him. Love that. I be like, that's what he get. That animal did not ask to be ridden. Make your own vehicle like you always did. Ride them. You ride these animals. Then you walk around with a cat and a dog in your arm all day. Like he wants you to be carrying him. That's why sometimes you can see the animal they be then they just carry him up. I like that's what he get. But you got people who would take like a pile of dogs. They got 3 or 4 of them and they walk them on chains, selling them. You know what I'm saying? Cause you dominant. You figure you can sell off anything you want to sell. Cause you dominant. You go out here and find. Okay, I'm off of that one. Cause I'm gonna go too deep and hurt some people's feelings, which I don't care, you know that, but I don't want to go too deep on it. I can go into stuff like people I would call it animal cruelty and everything. I don't eat this, I don't eat that, but I bet you they eat a lobster that's alive. You throw them in the fire alive, like like that movie Mandingo. You know what I'm saying? That man had Mandingo to. This ain't the porn star Mandingo, y'all. This is the movie Mandingo back in the olden days. You know, a lot of y'all don't watch like old black exploitation movies and just old movies because it hurts you. Speaking of that, go watch Them. THEM on Amazon. Go watch it. But he had Mandingo supposedly wronged him, so he told Mandingo, get this pot ready for me. Mandingo got the fire in the pot, get it hot, got it real hot, finna burn. I mean, you can burn cooks and stuff. Then he was like, he had a pitchfork. He was like, now get in there. Mandingo said, oh hell no, I ain't finna get in that pot right now. So Master decided to try to fight him. You know, it was all melee and all. I ain't want to ruin it for nobody because you might want to go watch it. But go watch Them. And right before you go watch Them, right before you do anything else, go to our cooking channel, TNT Kitchen. Learn how to make you some food. You might know how to make some food. The recipe we might have be better than yours. Yours might be better than ours. You know, you ain't no telling. To each his own. On everything I say, to each his own. So, T&T Kitchen. Get in there, make you some food, and eat you some good vittles, and drink you some good bills.